Well, greetings and welcome in to Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 177 today. And here she is, the one and only, the one of a kind, the completely clothes-free and fully smiling, our naturism correspondent, Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. I'm doing pretty well. It's just been a crazy morning. You know how traffic is and everything else. So crazy morning.
Well, you recently mentioned you enjoy being out in the rain from time to time.
Well, yeah, just to run out and maybe just feel the rain on your body, I think is really, it's like jumping in the pool or in the ocean. You get that water feeling, and usually the summer rains are warm, so it feels really fun. I mean, it's just an exhilarating experience, but I don't like to stay out, until I'm totally and completely drenched. Although I have done that. I've run outside in a really heavy downpour too. The only thing I haven't done is jump in the snow naked. I won't do that.
That's hard to do in Florida.
Yes, it is. Even where I was when it snowed, no.
Okay. Well, then I've done more in life than you have. How about that?
Yes, I know you have.
Yeah,
You've done that.
Yeah.
Silly man, run out and jump in the snow and naked. No.
Not for a long time, though. It's been many years since I
Yes.
pulled that stunt, son.
Yes.
You could say I'm getting smarter as I get older, but that might be a stretch as well. Who
Yeah, I'm
knows?
thinking that would be a stretch. But anyway.
All right, Lisa, we are off to the interview, and if you promise to stay totally clothes-free, we'll see you at the end of the show. Is that a deal?
We'll be here.
All right, we'll see you then. But wherever you are, we hope you're having a great day and enjoying today's show, episode 177. Now let's get to part one of my interview with the longtime and current executive director for AANR, Erich Schuttauf. We are headed a few hours away to the great city of Kissimmee, Florida, not too far from Orlando at all, right to the AANR office, the American Association for Nude Recreation. We're going to talk to the executive director today, Erich Schuttauf. He's had a couple of tenures there. We'll talk about that. Glad he's with us today. Glad he's with AANR. So let's welcome this morning from Kissimmee, Florida, Executive Director of the American Association for Nude Recreation, Erich Schuttauf. Good morning, Erich. How are you today, sir?
Good morning, Frank. Doing just great. Delighted to be here on your show and talking to your listeners.
That sounds great. It's as much as we've done for AANR and the association we've had, you and I have never spoken until this morning. How incredible is that? We should have taken care of this long ago. We didn't, but thank goodness we're here now, right?
Absolutely.
When people find out the truth, all of a sudden the eyes are open, the light goes on, and life is great after that. But it's our job collectively to get that done, right?
It is. And you've mentioned, your show, which is a great way to educate and answer questions. Our websites collectively also help to that. AANR.com has sections about a woman's perspective on nude recreation. It also has my family shares its family perspective of what it meant to us as a family and raising them. So all of those kind of things are addressed. They're addressed tastefully. The graphics on the website are written in a way that they educate rather than aggravate or whatever other word you want to use. They're designed to answer questions matter of fact because that's what we're about.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's exactly what it takes. And I like to say we're not trying to normalize nudity. We believe it's already normal. We're just trying to let everybody else know, hey, we were intended to live this way. And of course, the infamous line, that's how we were born. And there's some truth to that. And we could have come out in tuxedos and evening gowns and shoes and jewelry and everything else. But we were born naked as can be. Not one baby, as far as I know, has ever been born wearing clothes. So when you put it in simple terms like that, at first people laugh, and then they realize, oh, wait a minute, maybe there is something to this. And so little by little, we're getting there. And I always say we will get there. It might not be by tomorrow, but it might be 1,000 years. But Erich, we're going to live another 1,000 years, so we'll get this done. How's that for a plan?
It is a plan, and like I said, we're off to a good start. AANR has 100 years, almost 100 years, collectively under its belt, or maybe with no belt, as we have been, but 95 years and counting towards that goal, and so much accomplished since then. So much resolve and bravery shown in the 30s and 40s when this was quite a novel concept.
Yeah, very much so. And that was Erich Schuttauf, the longtime executive director for AANR. And on next week's show, which will be episode 179, part 2 with Erich Schuttauf. And before we head for the hills until next Wednesday's show, let's bring back in our naturism correspondent, Lisa Monroe. Welcome back, Lisa.
It's good to be back. I have fresh coffee for you, and so I come bearing gifts.
Wow. See, I'm not totally used to people serving me coffee. Just be forewarned, I could get used to this really quickly.
I'm thinking that you probably already are, but anyway, it's okay. Every now and then, you can bring me coffee, you can bring Jennifer coffee, we can bring you. It's okay.
Well, I do. I serve everybody around here a lot, thinking this will pay off down the road. It still hasn't. I'm still dry as can be over here. I'm just kidding.
Hey, the payback is that we're doing the same thing for you. How about that?
That's true. And we do get along well. We help each other out, and that makes life a whole lot more pleasant for us, doesn't it?
This is a great group of people, and I think part of it's because they are naturists. We kind of sort of hinted around to people, hey, this is a naturist group, and if you're into that. And I think we actually had one person who wasn't, who said, well, I'll give it a shot, and then they came and they love it now. They're probably more so than the rest of us, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's working out really well. And Lisa, with that, let's head for the hills, and I'll see you on next Wednesday for, believe it or not, episode 178.
Wow.
You promise to stay naked as a jaybird until then? If so, we'll get together.
I sure do promise that. And you too.
All right. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.
Good. Bye-bye.
Well, you've been listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 177 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning, 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, and on most Wednesdays, 12 noon Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here, and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked, and join us again for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist. Have a great clothes-free day.